Over here close to where I saw a buck quite some time ago. They've got some trail camera pictures of him here. He's an 8-point with kickers.
Well, friends, guess where we are? We are at Kuby's Game Processing in Dallas.
I'm out here cleaning the edge of the pond. It got overgrown.
Welcome to A Sportsman's Life. We're so glad you tuned in to join us for another exciting real-world outdoor adventure right here on A Sportsman's Life.
Got David putting the heater up in there for me, thankfully. I think the temperature is about 6 degrees this morning. And darnly, I'm not a wuss, but I'll tell you what, when you're not used to the cold weather, it's colder now than all the days I spent in Alberta in the last part of November. Here we are in Texas right after the DSC convention. Over here close to where I saw a buck quite some time ago. They've got some trail camera pictures of him here. He's an 8-point with kickers, got a brow kind of goes one way up one side, kind of straight up on the side, sets up really high. Probably about a mid-140s kind of deer, just really pretty. Looked really good when I saw him last time. And I'm hoping he'll show up here. According to Mr. Edgar, he's got him on camera here a couple of times, but he comes in really late. I'm hoping that with what we have in terms of weather right now, there's snow covered everything, that they'll come in a little bit earlier. And if they do, I'm going to do my very best to try to take him. It's a buck that I really like, and I'd love to see him. I'd love to see his mount on the lodge wall here. But regardless, I'm going to sit back this afternoon, got a feeder and a heater. One of the best food plots on the place right here. I got a feeling it's a big old Indian campground at one time, just kind of the looks of it. So hopefully that'll bring us some luck. Hopefully this old buck will show up. And I just don't know where he might come from. Hopefully it comes in from somewhere over this way, so that I don't have to open another window. But we may have to. I can scoot around pretty much to the far right there. Scoot around this way a little bit. It comes in behind me. I may have to see if I can open the window very slowly. So I'll try to make it as painless as we possibly can before we get started. And the rest is just to kind of sit back and relax. I brought some peanuts to eat. And we'll see how long those last. They're really liking that green stuff. I'm sure they're really hungry. Had 5 bucks come in earlier. One of them was a nice 10-point. There's a buck that I'm looking for. I actually passed it up earlier in the year, early in the hunting year that is. It's a buck that's got a basic 8 points. Got kickers coming off the back tines, and he's a really nice deer. Passed it up, hoping that Mr. Edgar could take him, and unfortunately he's not been taken at this point. So he said, Larry, you come on in here and let's see if we can find this deer. This is where he's been coming into on camera, unfortunately. Usually pretty late in the evening. It's been awfully cold, and I mean in a good kind of way though. We got a clearing line heading this way. We've got snow on the ground, and with a little luck, he'll come in this afternoon because it's going to be really cold in the morning. It's like 10 degrees this morning. It's never gotten above about 20 all day long. Colder than when I was in Alberta, and more snow, as I think I might have said earlier. But hopefully this buck will come in late this afternoon. About the time the sun starts coming out, it'll be probably about 5:30 before it does that, but maybe he'll show up, and if he does, hopefully that 7 PRC and that Mossberg using Hornady ammo is going to do the job. I know it'll do the job if I can do my part and don't get too excited. Gonna keep looking though in the meantime. Hopefully he'll show up here before the sun goes down. And if it does, hopefully he's here while there's still legal shooting light.
Brought to you by Dallas Safari Club, Conservation, Education, and Hunter Advocacy. Hornady, accurate, deadly, dependable. Taurus Firearms, maker of the Raging Hunter.
Well, friends, guess where we are? We are at Kuby's Game Processing in Dallas. If you've ever been around North Texas or Texas in general, you've probably been right here. We're going to get over here and visit with Mr. Jonathan, the plant manager. Folks, I'm just back from a hunt with Larry and Jeff Rice, and got some good venison in the cooler. Jonathan, I can make sausage, okay? I can't make sausage good as y'all can.
Well, thank you.
Who can? But I know a lot of people listening know about Kuby's. It's all across Texas, really, or other states I've been in, people bring their meat here.
Sure, we get stuff from all over the country.
How many, just a wild guess, the course of a season, a year, how many thousands of pounds?
Thousands of pounds, somewhere around 18,000 animals in this season. A busy season will be over 20,000 animals.
That's a lot, and it's, when we open our little segment up showing all the antlers here, I know a lot of people listening will say, wait a minute, that's Kuby's right off the bat when they see that. Well, Carl Kuby, the original, there's Carl and then there's Carl Jr., and I know Carl Jr. runs the Snyder Plaza, the restaurant, right?
That's right.
And then, of course, David and you operate this.
That's right.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You're kind of having a little bit of a breather. I know he does because you've been some kind of busy, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The whole time. Is there a popular sausage, the most popular sausage that you guys
make?
So we're known for our jalapeno cheddar summer sausage and the jalapeno cheddar smoked links, but the sausage that got everything started is our traditional smoked German sausage. That was the original recipe. And it's the base for all of our other sausages. Yeah.
I'll tell you, of course, I like it all, but that fajita smoked link
That's my favorite also.
Yeah, Jonathan told me, 3 or 4 years ago, I said, I was wanting to try it all out, different ones. You should try that.
Yeah, a lot of people are scared of it because they don't know what it is. But it's got poblano peppers, cilantro, onions, garlic, and fajita seasoning in the link sausage. But, yeah.
Oh man, for breakfast a lot of times, I'll slap one of those in a microwave and then cut it down the middle with a piece of bread. That's good enough.
That's great.
Well, I just wanted to stop by and visit with you some and brag on Kuby's.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Kuby's, you're easy to find Kuby's game processing online. Kind of just west, a little bit north of downtown Dallas, aren't you?
Mockingbird and 35.
Mockingbird 35. Is that the best way to locate you, Jonathan? Just Kuby's game processing and Google it?
It is kubys.com. There's a tab for our wild game processing, and then there's also a link there for our retail store.
Well, I'll get over here and finish filling out the paperwork, and then probably in a week or 3, I'll give you some more of that good old food. So, thank you a lot, buddy.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you.
A Sportsman's Life is also brought to you by Mossberg, American built, American strong. The YO Steakhouse, Catch and Release Apparel, AGM Global Vision, your go-to for thermal hunting scopes and spotters. Pyramid Air, your one-stop shop for everything air guns.
Hello, sports fans. That's Bill, the old man at Striper Express, with your fishing tip this week on Sportsman's Life. Last week, I showed you what I was going to wear. This week, I got it on. Let's start at the bottom. I got my UGG boots. I sure have been pleased with these. That sheepskin is something else. Sheep wool. And then a good thick sock. I've got on super long johns. I got on sweatpants. And then up top, I got on my long johns and another thermal shirt and my hoodie. And then the whole outer layer. And this is no trick of mine. It looks goofy, but I'll tell you what, it'll keep you warm and it'll advise the sun away from you right there. So, you know, you got to have gloves. I wear them hole to hole, but I can't fish with them. I take them off. And so when it's cold, you won't get cold if you dress like this. Zip it up, get ready to rock. You go fishing, catch some stripers in Lake Texoma. When everything else is lethargic, our stripers are on fire. And if you got deer hunting fever, deer withdrawal, cabin fever, come see us. There you go. I'm the old man, Bill at Striper Express. Go catch a fish.
Well, welcome folks. Wintertime, deer season's over, and we're taking advantage of the cool weather and absolutely fantastic morning. I'm out here cleaning the edge of the pond. It got overgrown, and we recently acquired this property from good friends and neighbors, and they didn't get a chance to get to it, but we decided to tackle it today, and I'll tell you what, it's been some work. I say today, it's been a 2-day process, but as you can see, I'm just pulling some vines. These are the last of it. Got a little bit right in here to do, and we are done with this project. But I'll tell you what, take advantage of this time of the year to get out. Absolutely gorgeous day. I'm having a good time, even though I'm working. All right, back to lopping. Yep. You got a feeder with a lid that's not on tight, you get some sour corn. So we had to clean this one out, and feeder maintenance today, filling feeders and just doing things around the property. In the wintertime like this, it's a great time to get out and do this kind of stuff. Well, we're going to pop our last bag of corn in here, and we're going to crank this baby up and move on to the next feeder. So we're checking them all. You want to check every feeder, make copious notes of what's going on with each and every feeder. That way you can kind of track stuff, and makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to do this, especially when you have a bunch of feeders. So, all right, we're back to work. Occasionally I'll take my batteries in, just charge them up a bit, give them a good juicing, bring them back out, and bingo. Yep, we're showing all bars, so we're good. Get this one set here. Test it. Looks like it's working. All right. Quick shout out to Ultramatic feeders. A little dirty here, but these things are awesome. You don't have to have a coon cage or anything. This just drops and throws corn, goes right back up, covers your hole, and there's no critters getting in there, so really saves on a lot of corn. Check them out, folks. Ultramatic feeders.
Folks, this segment was brought to us by Gearhead Archery, Smoke Intex Electric Smokers, Snaplock Hunting Blinds, YO Ranch Headquarters, Ultramatic Feeders, and Catfish Pro. Tune in next week for some more real-world outdoor adventures right here on A Sportsman's Life.